Now playing. Get ready for the family reunion from hell. From the producers of the horror classic Evil Dead comes a brand new nightmare and the scariest installment yet. After her husband's mysterious passing, a widow seeks comfort with her in-laws in their secluded cabin in the woods. But as they one by one turn into something much more sinister, she discovers that every family has its demons. Evil Dead Burn. Now playing only in theaters. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent. Last podcast on the left is all about the facts. So when Southern New Hampshire University came on as a sponsor, it was time to do some research. Turns out they offer more than 200 online degree programs, and get this, criminal justice and psychology are some of the most popular. Classes have no set meeting times, and tuition rates are some of the lowest in the U.S. Want to learn even more about SNHU? Visit snhu.edu/last.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
From your grave.
That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Screaming through it. I just discovered all I had to do is put a bullet in her head.
Just kill the girl!
Jesus
Christ, Marcus, I feel like you've said that before to a lot of people. Just kill the girl.
Just kill the girl.
I think we'll just wait. She should be out of the bathroom any minute now.
It's simple. We kill the girl.
Kill the girl.
No, man. We just want breakfast. We just want a brunch.
I love brunch.
Brunch?
I'm a ghost.
You gotta leave that shirt down.
That is a big,
All right, are we ready?
Put
your shirt ghost. It is a big ghost. You would be a big ghost.
Are my breasts getting bigger?
No, they're not getting bigger. I don't know if it's possible. All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Welcome to the last podcast with Marcus Parks. I'm Ben Kissel. With us, as always, large-breasted.
And Boston Henry Zabrowski.
Oh, no. Not Boston. Vito.
I hate free people from Boston. I'm sorry if you're listening to this from Boston. You suck.
No, man. They're fine people. I hate the stereotypes
I just
of
wanted
Boston.
to say something horrible from the advantage of someone who's from Boston. That's Murder Fist's dildo.
No, it's not. That's my dildo.
No, this is the Murder Fist dildo.
That's
For those
my
listening
dildo.
at home, there's a dildo on the table, and now there's an argument about whose dildo is it.
This is the Murder Fist dildo.
That's my dildo.
And Henry is literally taking
That's the
Marcus's dildo. And
Sarah gave me that dildo for Christmas.
Ben and Gossett gave him the dildo. You're
That's my
taking
dildo.
it. What the fuck, Henry?
Fine.
You just go into every
Speaking
room.
of dildos.
Every room he goes into, he's stealing dildos.
Every room. Every time you're like a little kid. Oh, that's my dildo.
Oh, that's
They're not all your dildos, Henry.
That's not your dildo anymore.
Other people have dildos.
I know what dildos are. I've tasted them.
All right.
I know you have.
Well,
I
speaking
watched you taste a dildo like 2 days ago.
I
It's really
tasted a dildo
strange.
on Friday. I tasted a dildo on stage.
Did you also put a dildo in your mouth?
Yeah,
on
it was
Friday?
weird.
I was on mushrooms and I put a dildo in my mouth. That was real, man.
Yeah.
Drunk?
If you want to just
That is very real.
If you want to be a better actor, take mushrooms and do a show on them, and you forget that you're performing. You just forget that.
Yeah.
You just be the character.
It's almost like you're not performing.
I mean, it's like you're not if you're watching it. If you're watching it, everyone's like,
Right.
this isn't a performance. But in the inside, it's all sorts of connections are being made.
Nice. I had the show on Friday. There was a fella sitting there front row. He was drinking a white wine spritzer. I go in, start ripping him a little bit. He did it on purpose in honor of me from a Roundtable of Gentlemen episode.
What? You got to be shitting me.
I'm dead serious.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and he came up to my brothers after the show. They were there, and he's like, I got it for Ben because he loves wine spritzers. It was amazing.
That's amazing.
It's fucking wild.
That's
Anywho,
so cool.
Speaking of things that are really cool, today we're going to be talking about Heaven's Gate.
Yes.
Going back to 1997, the glory days.
The anniversary was not too long ago of the mass suicide of the Heaven's Gate cult, and I think we covered them briefly during our cults episode a long time ago.
We skimmed over it.
But
We're going
since
to
then,
dive in deeper today.
I just ended up one happy rainy Sunday. Couple weeks ago, I was sitting there. I had smoked a bowl, and I discovered a link to all of the initiation tapes that someone had put up of Marshall Applewhite. Basically, at the very beginning of Heaven's Gate, when it started. It started, like, once it got into its serious phase in, like, the early 90s, he made this direct-to-video, like, sort of introduction to Heaven's Gate.
Can we get a little backstory on Marshall Applewhite?
We're going to go start from the beginning. We'll start from the beginning. But there was just something about this video that's like, You know how, like, when you work at a fast food restaurant and you have to watch a video of how you clean the fucking
Right, and they're
like,
always
traps?
rapping for some reason.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
rapping
like
video
that.
about the square patties at Wendy's, and you're like, this is
Exactly.
weird.
He's like, why? I'm miserable. I'm a 40-year-old woman making $6 an hour. I don't need to see white people rapping about the safety of hot oil.
Definitely not. And then they go through the legal procedures of, like, you can keep the meat for one more day if you chop it up and put it in the chili, which is what Wendy's does. That's all day-old meat in the Wendy's chili. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
And it's illegal to serve it as a hamburger, but they found out you can serve it as a chili. So that's Wendy's for you. Keeping people unhealthy and fat and on the borderline food poisoning.
I
the
call
thing
that
is-
recycling, Ben.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true,
The
too.
baked potatoes there, they just look like giant roach eggs. They're just roach
do.
nests. They're like, man, we call potatoes.
They call it.
I think the cockroaches are making bigger, thicker, more fibrous nests over by the refrigerators.
more-
We take them up, we split them up, we fit them with sour cream. We fill them with sour. That's the Arabian Wendy's
Double
owner
the
that
dollar
I knew.
sour cream. It's perfect.
yeah.
So you're researching Mr. Applewhite.
I just got really into the video, and I ended up sitting and watching it for an hour and a half, and then got like really wrapped up into it. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Okay, so what was his main motivation for starting a cult, other than he's obviously a messianic on the portions of John Lennon scale?
Well, in the early 70s, Marshall Applewhite, what was his original name?
Marshall Applewhite isn't his real name.
It's not his real name. No,
Why would he change it to that?
It's literally like, what is it, Marshall Applewhite? It's like Bonkers McGinky, or
No,
it's
I
like,
like
my name
Bonkers.
is John Renda. Renda?
I know that his I think Marshall Applewhite is his real name because his middle name is Herf with 2 F's.
Good old
Herff?
Herf.
Should be making potato chips. That's starting a cult, for Christ's sake. Come on.
Herfs.
And he, good old Herf, he's fine. He's running a cult now.
Got out of the chip game years ago.
No one wanted mustard chips.
Surprised you didn't hear about that. It was a pretty big story.
Off himself. But in the,
Got his balls off.
So Marshall has.
everyone is yelling in this restaurant.
So Marshall's got the gift of gab, and he has a message to send.
He in the late 70s, he had a heart attack and was sent into he was in this hospital, and basically from there he came out of it. He was a music teacher in, I believe, Texas.
Really?
And he was a person of conflicted personality traits. You would say he was gay.
He was
and
gay.
like,
Oh, he was gay?
Yeah, he was
but that was the whole thing. He was gay, but he was married, and that his marriage fell apart. And then after like a series of events, he had a heart attack, and then he checked himself into a psych hospital.
Okay.
And a nurse there by the name of Bonnie Nettles and him created a sort of unique bond where Bonnie, who also I guess was pretty unstable herself,
Sure.
who was a nurse.
Full name Bonnie Lou Truesdale Nettles.
Lou Truesdale.
Yeah.
These middle names. I mean, I know that you don't really say them
We've
too
heard
much.
them. What was your other cousin's name? Jim Ed? Jim Ed.
Talking about Jim Ed. He's not a cousin. He's just a friend.
Friend,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of names.
Very close.
Texas has got some good old-fashioned, like, Lord of the Rings names, but in the South.
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Ed is my favorite name
Yeah,
I've ever heard.
Teddy Sue is another one.
Teddy Sue.
is a
Well,
good one.
not a name.
That's your mom, right?
No, my mom's Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. That's right. So many names.
It's
good
tough.
names.
Billie Jean. I like that name.
But Bonnie Nettles and Marshall, they created this unique bond where, sort of begin discussing things. She was like, "Oh, you're a special one like me," and he's like, "Well, what do you mean?" He's like, "Well, we're just a part of a higher plane of consciousness," and he's like, "Yeah,
Oh, so
that's
she,
a ticket."
She brought it up to him. He wasn't trying to fuck her and brought it up to her.
Like literally, it was like. Marshall was going through this thing where it's like, I feel different than other people. You're gay. It's like, but there's something about me that's special and different. You're gay. And so it's like, Bonnie's like, you're not gay. You're just an alien. And he's just like, oh, of course I am. That's what me
Interesting.
wanting to fucking throat so many young 9-inch cocks. That's got to be an alien thing.
What kind
It's
of
just
alien
sadder.
am I? Oh, you're a Jesus alien.
Oh, that's fun.
It's sadder that it was like, what was this, the 80s or the 70s?
This was
where
the late 70s.
It was literally safer to pretend to be an alien than to be
gay. Especially in his life or whatever he was dealing with.
Right.
And him and Bonnie, he got out of the hospital and they started like a small sort of like informal discussion group. So basically, first kind of talking about like UFOs as connected to like New Age philosophy, like this idea of like, can we transcend this life?
Okay.
Like, what's past this? It's like, what does it mean to like join the next step of evolution?
Sure.
You know, and it started as a sort of like positive message thing, and mixing like various New Age concepts and stuff with Christianity.
Did this have any dabblings with Scientology at all?
Yes.
Well, I mean, not Scientology in like particularly, but it had a lot of sci-fi elements to
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Like they called.
I love the sci-fi elements.
Yeah, they called the ones that actually killed themselves. They had little patches that said "Away Team."
Yeah, the
That
away
said
team.
Heaven Gates Away Team.
Wow.
And interesting, a very small interesting fact: Lieutenant Uhura's brother was among the dead.
Which is really crazy, and it kind of all falls into, because there's a lot of also people who think Star Trek is real,
Right.
Because people are sad.
I want Star
Life's
Trek to be
hard.
real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be great.
Life is really
I
hard.
want the bar from Total Recall to be real with the 3-titted women running all around servicing you.
I want Quado to be real.
I'm just looking for somebody I can believe in.
Yeah. Just want him to
Quado
live inside of me.
If I saw Quado, I'd be like, this guy's got it.
Can you imagine how thrilled he would be if he saw me, a 6'7" man? I'm a mansion to this guy.
Take me.
All right, buddy. I got more than enough for a family.
Weeks.
Hop on top.
2 weeks.
Hop on up there. So they're talking about science. He's now officially an alien.
Well, they started like an informal sort of like chat session and started getting bigger and bigger. And the idea was that you have to eliminate things from your life that make you human in order to move on to the next plane. That your body is just a vehicle for a spiritual entity.
Yeah, their first group that they founded in 1975 was called Human Individual Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a very boring title for what it is.
Well,
Yeah, it's called
you just make it ham. You just make it you just make it something that sounds really official.
Right.
And the idea is like, you change your name. Like they were known as Doe and T.
They were also known as Bo and Peep for a little while.
And the idea
Oh, and Peep and Doe and Tea?
which kind of harkens back to the original sort of like Jesus and the apostles, as you rename them,
Right.
you're someone new. It takes you away from
It's worse
who you
names
are.
than their middle names.
It was it was an allusion to the Book of Revelations, in which like the two messengers died for 3.5 days, and they were resurrected anew.
I see.
Yeah, Looney Town. But where they're
Crazy,
Right.
crazy bullshit.
Squeeze Town. It's from our little pilot that we're working on.
writing on a script
A little
about
pilot.
Squeeze Town.
That doesn't really make sense in this situation. It's weird though. Every time he takes a pee pee or a poo poo, he's got to question all of his beliefs, right? Theoretically, he shouldn't be dumping.
It's mostly just when he had a boner. Every time he had a boner, he quit. Like, that was what was bad. And so it's like what started from there. So as they went, they got more and more severe.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point of like being sexless, like shaving your head and heavy.
So he just shut down his sexuality as opposed to being gay.
In 1993, he the thing is, Bonnie Nettles died of cancer in 85.
And that's what he said. It was like what that was. What I love about cults and stuff like this is, like, as you're reading it, it started off very simple. Like, it started as, like, him and Bonnie had this, like, ethereal, otherworldly relationship, and that they were helping people transcend humankind. But it was just about, like, more about, like, changing your thought patterns.
But then as life goes on, they have to validate their beliefs, and then it just gets off the fucking rails.
Yeah,
How do you explain cancer?
Yeah, it's just like when you get to season 7, and all of a sudden you got a talking shark in there, and everyone's just like, "This was a show about a radio station." Like, all of a sudden, like, that's what, like, when she died, he was like, well, what she did was that she chose to leave her vessel to go up to the ship.
She chose cancer and chemotherapy.
She chose, exactly.
Couple of years of struggle.
She chose none of it. She just died.
Oh,
she
right.
just got cancer.
Because she's a person?
But she also just,
I see.
did no treatment. She just died hard.
Oh, she did it. Okay.
Very badly.
Interesting.
But so as it went, it began unfolding into it's sort of personal, like personal evolution, and then it started incorporating the ancient astronauts idea of like ancient aliens.
Aliens.
Aliens, man. and like
I love Ancient Aliens.
I fucking love that show.
I love that show so much.
I just want to be on it.
Yeah,
just to be like, yeah. Oh man, I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
Just like not saying anything intelligent. Just
the
back
thing
them up.
is that you got to think, how can humans do this?
They can't. It's aliens.
And they can't. So What's the logical conclusion?
Aliens.
Aliens.
not like a leverage or a pulley system.
No,
they were
like
smarter
that.
than we
Never
think.
thousands of years and 25 generations of slaves
Right,
can
exactly.
make anything happen.
And then they turn to the actual expert, and the expert just goes, no. No.
How upset would you be-
Absolutely not.
How upset would you be if you were a slave that built the pyramids and you fucking find out that humans have officially forgot you and they're blaming it on aliens? They're giving all the credit to fucking things that don't exist.
I was squashed by a giant rock.
For Christ's sake! The smallest corner on the pyramid.
Aliens did it.
You know, I rip around in the bed. You might actually not be surprised by this, but I'm a restless sleeper. I roll back and forth like an alligator with a wounded deer. But something's changed in my house, and it's thanks to Bowl and Branch. You know, people keep their bedding way longer than they should. It's because people are afraid of change. Not me. I burn my sheets once a week, but I don't need to, because Bowl and Branch's signature organic cotton sheets, pillows, blankets, and comforters are all designed to be breathable, incredibly soft. They get better over time. Start with the signature sheets. You're going to buy 2 sets so you can rotate them. Come on, you're going to want to. The moment you get into bed, you'll notice the difference. I know I did. I just got fresh from the bath. I was fully lotioned. And sliding into those sheets kind of felt like, to be honest, I felt like the luckiest pasta filling in the whole world. All right, they're really good. You will like them. You will feel like a brand new laid chicken, which is we're all going for. Just trying to be a hot chick again. Sleep cooler this summer with Bowl and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bowlandbranch.com/left with code LEFT. That's Bowl and Branch, BOLLAND branch.com/left. Code LEFT to take 20% off. bowlandbranch.com/left, code LEFT. Exclusions apply. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Hey there, everybody. Is your cell phone bill too much money? Are you getting that bill and you're like, hey, what is this? I can't believe for what? For 5G? Are you crazy right now? $100? I don't even barely got any bars when I'm just sitting in my living room. Okay? You don't have to deal with that anymore. Are you ready for this? $15 a month. That's right. $15 a month on Mint Mobile. Yeah, baby. Get their wireless plan. Because they're just sitting there on the T-Mobile 5G network, and it's just $15. Your whole life, you're just paying all this money every month. You're like, why? Where's it going? It's going to these phone companies that are robbing you. So go to Mint Mobile. Let them help you talk to your mom. So get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month. Go to mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's mintmobile.com/LPOTL. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's it. There's no catch. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when the network is busy. Includes up to 20 gigabytes hotspot. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com.
So this was already now 1993. So we're like 15 years. Nearly 20 years of evolution of this idea.
This was a long time coming. This was like his life story, and it's like he began incorporating the ancient aliens idea. And the idea is that he believed that they were. There was a concept in the 60s, in the original like sort of new age ideas about extraterrestrials of this thing called walk-ins, which is like and it's an example. So think of like Quantum Leap.
Okay.
Where it's like you have a personality, and then a walk-in is some sort of alien intelligence that inhabits you for a period of time. And then what they believe is that ancient aliens created the seed of humankind in order to create vessels to inhabit, and that like once humans reached a certain like level of evolutionary understanding or whatever of consciousness, that they would come in, they would walk into human life and then help us go to the next step, which is leaving our vehicles behind and joining the space station, where we'll do our many experiments to help expand the universe.
Makes all the sense in the world,
right? It's just ABCD.
Well, I mean, just to hammer home how much they believed in this, in 1996, the entire group purchased alien abduction insurance.
Oh my God!
To cover up to 50 members.
Great insurance companies
at a cost of $10,000.
Wow. Oh my God! The guy was also selling two left shoes.
Spent $10,000 on alien abduction insurance.
You watch, like honey. People are going to buy this dumb shit. I promise you.
Harold, you'll never make it. You'll never be an insurance salesman.
500 orders.
I just gotta find that one area.
Jackpot! This is like so excited. Oh man,
my clients keep killing themselves. God
we have
damn
got
it!
to lie to people more.
Yeah, we gotta lie.
We gotta sell people fake shit more often.
I can totally see the alien idea though, because scientists, they're making little life in that petri dish now. It's reasonable that something came down here, started us off, and then just has watched the live theater.
It's honestly, it is kind of reasonable, but I don't want to actually say it out loud.
Right. I know
it's like kind of a thing. Like I am into it. I wish it was real so hard.
I mean, if I would have left the meeting of him, I would have been like, well, he does have one point though. Creepy talker, but I think aliens probably did make us.
Aliens could have made us.
So he's not wrong about that.
But that's
hairstyle's wrong though.
The hairstyle's strange.
I'm not shaven.
Yeah, I don't want to look like that.
I mean, really, the theory that aliens might have made us really makes a lot more sense than God made us.
Yeah,
I mean, because aliens could maybe exist.
Yeah.
Like maybe.
Yeah. I hope they do. I mean,
aliens definitely exist, but it's like just wonder if they have been here. That would be so awesome.
Little worm creatures.
But then Mitt Romney would be right. You know what I mean? Like those guys would be right.
I would love it. If Scientologists and Mormons were right, I would be the happiest little camper in the world. It'd be pretty sweet.
But I just don't want to join. All those people are so stupid and weird, and they don't get to do anything fun. They can't even drink coffee.
You don't need coffee, man. You're half an alien.
I guess that's true. Technically, you get bumped up. Everything's good.
So in '95, that's when he really went all in with the alien shit?
That's when he fully came out and claimed that like he was a representation of his father's spirit. His father came to Earth, created him, like sort of like he was birthed off of him as a spiritual entity, and then when his father died, he went back up to the space station, is like working the controls, like making room for him, and that he's basically here saying
making room. I thought there was no bodies.
Well, as it started, like as it developed, it turned into this idea that Earth was going to be recycled, which I also love the term recycle, which means everybody dies, right? So it's like that's what you say. It's just like he got lessons from our government as to how to frame people, like how to say the words everybody's going to die.
So with this message in the 90s, is this when he started to attract like? I mean, how many people were in this group total?
It was like 49, right?
So it never really got too crazy.
The actual total, the death toll. Eventually, I mean, there were 39 who died in 39 died in like that mass 3-day suicide. Hale-Bopp. And then there were 2 more that committed suicide later.
A little bit later. So this was like he found a winning argument for the first time. Up to this point, he was just sort of alone.
Hale-Bopp clinched the whole thing because what that's what they were saying is I was watching this documentary and basically they were saying that he was just getting more and more desperate and fucked up and like as a person like wondering what the point of all this is, where this is headed to, and then this news came out about Hale-Bopp coming like breezing by Earth or whatever the term is, and he was like, oh, that's it. And like at some point he was like, Bonnie sent us a message, and that's what this message is. Hail Bop. And that spaceship that she's on is right behind it. That's why we can't see it, guys. And they're all like, excellent, that's good, that makes sense. And then the suicide thing didn't even happen until even further like into it. It was like the suicide thing was like, it was just a lifestyle thing. And then like after a while, it was like once they realized, like once Hail Bop was coming, they were like, how do we get to it? And he's just like, we got to kill ourselves. Like we have to do that. We have to do that in order to move on.
Well, they on the site they say this is our position against suicide. They didn't. What they considered suicide was to continue living on this earth, to turn away.
They did it wrong.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
You didn't say that right. You didn't think about it right.
Fucking opposite.
It's like when Holden woke up this morning, we're sitting there writing. Holden wakes up from Round Table of Gentlemen. It's pouring rain. It's freezing cold outside. Oh, what a beautiful rainy Sunday. Hey, you fucking idiot. God, you're wrong. It's a terrible rainy Sunday. And suicide is when you die on Earth.
Yeah, suicide is suicide.
Yeah,
suicide is
suicide isn't keep on living.
But that's so. And then it further continued, and then him and like 9 other members castrated themselves.
They went down to Mexico.
And went to get a Mexican castration.
What the fuck?
Oh God, that does not sound like you should take it literally.
Get me the sharp burrito. Bring me your sharpest burrito.
Yeah, look, see,
what? Burritos aren't sharp, Henry. I had one earlier. It was filled with eggs and cheese, and it was delicious and soft.
Where'd you get it?
Here.
I feel like they just like tethered a nylon rope to their cocks and had a donkey run. And then their dicks just got tore off.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't cut out their dicks, just their balls.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's castration.
So you lose the balls, keep the dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I just always thought you just chopped the whole thing right off there.
No, you can't just do that.
Eunuchs do that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But I think you have to do that as a baby or something weird happens. You can't just cut off your penis.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, you can do it while you grow older. Yeah.
We should look up how people do it now.
We'll look it up for a later episode, and that'll be disgusting. So I'm excited for that.
No, I know quite a bit about the castrati.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They were Catholic people that were... they were castrated at a very young age to give them
keep on singing
like a high singing voice. And there's only one known recording of
what happened to Lance
castrati.
Bands.
Because they stopped doing it in the 1800s. So
what I love is
1800s. That seems like a little recent.
I would say it's very recent.
Slightly too recent for me, to be honest with you.
Religion is so right.
It is.
It's pretty amazing.
What was the spiritual meaning behind the castration of the men, other than their own hatred of their balls?
That's what it is. It's to further you. Every
gay.
human.
They were all gay. Is that the theory?
Well, I don't know if they all were, but Marshall was.
They were just weird and couldn't get laid. You know, so it was like, if you're already joining a cult, then you already have some essential personality flaw. So it's like you're already in there. You're missing something, and it's like you obviously probably. I mean, like you're just not being awesome. You know what I mean? Like you're obviously not cool.
No.
You're not a DJ in a nightclub in New York City if you're joining a cult like that.
Do we have any breakdown of the average of the occupations of these people? Or
We
what is
have all
average
over the map.
income?
Yeah, we have the average ages, though. Most of them were in their 40s, but the ages range from 26 to 72.
And it was really sad. So basically, leading up into
Middle
the days
class people
that they.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was all over the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was like there was a black couple that left their kids. There's this black couple that just like left their kids, and then it was just this couple that were fighting all the time, and then they saw the pamphlet for it, and so they joined up with the cult, and then they're getting into it, and then the husband finally was like, hey, this is really fucked up. We're not having sex anymore, and like we're not in a human relationship anymore. And then but his wife was like, I love it.
Yeah, women would love it. No sex in the marriage. Women are fine with it.
Not all. No.
Every woman that I've ever touched has never liked it. What? No. Too true. Edit it out. They love me. Gals love me. It's a beautiful rainy Sunday.
And then when towards the end, they finally built it up. So, like in the weeks leading up into the mass suicide, before it was even decided that they were going to kill themselves, what they started to do was talking about how they wanted to die, and then they started doing these open talks. And what Marshall Applewhite was hoping was going to happen was that while doing these out in the public sort of discourses, someone would show up with a machine gun and shoot them all in the head, so that they could all pass on without committing suicide, because he was too afraid. Everyone was really afraid of the idea of committing suicide.
Because they know in the bottom of their heart that they're wrong with their ideas of death.
Yeah, because your body fights it at every fucking possible instant. And so, but at that point again, it's just you have a whole group of people who threw away their whole lives. They
Right.
threw away families. They threw away all human connection. They don't have any money. They don't
It's
have
just
any
like when your
possessions.
father is driving down the wrong road and you're going the wrong way, Dad. And you're like, no, I'm not.
Daddy
He
knows
knows
best,
he's going
son.
the wrong way, but
We're going to a baseball game.
It's like it's 5 a.m.
And here's yet another layer to this entire thing. How these people made money. They had they rented out a big mansion in San Diego, $7,000 a month. How they made money? Web design.
Yeah, which is really
this is
fun.
1996,
I remember that.
1997. Yeah, what the hell?
If they were web designers, why did they steal the Green Bay Packers logo and just paint it black?
Because they were programmers, not
graphic designers.
Yeah, they were programmers.
They didn't live off Bedford. They live off Montrose.
I see. It does seem to make sense, though, with the brain of a programmer. They are sort of alien creatures from hell.
They had problems.
So I can see how they don't relate to anybody normal because they love numbers and bizarre sequences. Very alien.
But they were. It's just such a mystery to me. So towards the end, they put together this goodbye tape.
Okay.
Where it was like each one of them did this sort of solo interview, which you can watch online, which is them just talking about how like so excited to finally join the away team and do all this stuff.
Away
and they're just
team
all,
thing.
like,
It's just
happy
too
and
lighthearted for what they're doing.
stuff. Except for one girl who's just crying throughout the whole video because you're right, get out of there. And
Leave.
then,
Let the tears. Let the
one
tears
guy,
flow. You leave with
one
them.
really smart guy who was the one where you remember the video that they use on the SNL tape of like the that sketch where it's just like Nike.
Say you want a revolution.
And it's like Reebok and it showed all the Nikes.
Keds.
Oh yeah, Keds. Yeah. And the guy who did that is a guy named who's like Rio. He had this ridiculous fake name that they gave him. It's like Rio or Dio or something like that. And what he did, really smart, is that he walked up to Marshall Applewhite during the final days and he was like, "Hey, you know,
Rio D'Angelo.
He said, "Hey, you know
Sounds
what's
hot.
like? You know what we need? You know, is we need somebody to not kill themselves." So they can tell everybody what's going on in here. And he's just like,
Genius.
oh my God, Rio, you're a fucking genius. And he's just like, yeah, right, yeah. So I'll go and I'll do all the interviews. Yeah, and I'm going to take a lot of pictures. Yeah. I'm going to have a good time. I'll write a
Brilliant.
book. Yeah. I don't need to kill myself. I can't kill myself.
He's better than killing himself. He's going to suffer here on Earth. He's really the one killing himself, according to their minds.
Yeah,
So he's a martyr.
Yeah, he's the one that's committing suicide.
And
The
it
martyr
is
lives in this story. Interesting.
The whole thing's sad.
Did they have to kill themselves in a specific way? Was there a juice, or did somebody
Here's how they
put
did
a
it,
broomstick up their ass and jump off a refrigerator? Or
no, they
Still
did.
still the most insane suicide I have ever heard.
it's true.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love
The broomstick is.
But they all
What they did was they did a mixture of phenobarbital. What else was it? God damn it!
So they
I
pop
just
pills and
had
just
They
chased
did what
them down with
Elvis
water.
did every day.
It was
but it killed them.
It was a mixture. There was phenobarbital mixed with applesauce or pudding, washed down with vodka.
I don't think you need the vodka. You know, the vodka is not going to kill you.
Vodka helps you go to sleep.
Oh, I see. Yeah, just
you know,
to relax.
You know, like how we go to sleep.
Every single night, and then I scream. I wake up at 3 a.m. screaming about something. But that's just me.
Well, it's just, I mean, you're a natural newsman. That's all.
Yeah.
Your body just wants to be a troubadour from medieval times.
I know it, man.
You
I know all
you
about
just
it.
can't do that anymore.
I had a dream last night where a cop gave me a gun and asked me to be his partner.
Cool.
It was great. We were
cool.
walking around the streets and he's like, "You know how to use a 40 caliber?" I'm like, "Of course I know how to use a 40 caliber."
Of course, sure thing, mister.
Yeah, of course, man. Come on, mister. And we went and caught some criminals, and I shot at people. It was so much fun.
That is a lot of
It's
fun.
the most fun I've had in a dream in a long time.
That's great. I had good dreams all weekend, too. I just don't remember any of them.
So should we should we watch the tape or?
Yeah, let's listen. Let's listen to the
Now,
tape.
So we're going to listen. This is his final speech that he gave just before?
This is the
his
exact
intro
opposite.
video. Yeah.
Oh, this is
his
immediately
prep
after.
video. Yeah. No, this is before. This is at the very beginning when Heaven's Gate really shifted into being Heaven's Gate as we know it. This was his initiation video that he threw out there, and I think it would just be fun to we're sitting in a living room together watching this for the first time and see if it gets you or not.
I'm excited. I want to hear it. I want to see if I'm convinced.
Oh, I mean, I was
And the
watching
Nikes.
it for an hour and a half, and then by the end, I'm just like, this guy's got some fun things to say.
He does. And one more thing, though, about the Nike shoes. Mm-hmm. Why did they decide on the Nike shoes?
Because they got them on sale.
That was literally it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were brand. Yeah, Yeah.
A sale?
They got
them on sale? That's why they chose those shoes?
And also, I was reading about it too. Their last meals, they went to a diner in town, and they ordered it ahead of time. And he said that they showed up, and that they all came in, they're all dressed exactly alike, and they had a table set because they used to come in like once a month for this sort of like weird celebration. They all had a chicken pot pie and chocolate cake, and they all just sat and laughed and talked and sing songs and this thing, and then they all went and killed themselves.
God, they must have looked like fucking lunatics.
Yeah.
I mean, they are lunatics.
They were all dressed black sweatpants and black t-shirts.
But that's how I felt. I used to work in Clearwater, Florida, which is the Scientology capital of the world. I used to work at the borders there, and I swear to fucking God, it looks like Star Trek because it's this big silver building, and like everyone walks around downtown Clearwater in these silver jumpsuits with these clipboards, and they're all walking around just like, "Good day, citizen." I'm just like, "You're fucking crazy! Get out of the store!" Every time I saw him, I was like, "You're crazy!"
You just want to put on the They Live glasses as soon as you fucking see them.
Ugh, everyone's crazy.
Call me a squirrel, 'cause I'm covered in acorns. That's right. So many people are focused on where their money is today. And Acorns is the financial wellness app that cares about where your money is going tomorrow. Let Acorns work for you. You put acorns in the ground and you're gonna get trees tomorrow. That's right, investments. And with the Acorns potential screen, you could find out what your money is capable of. I always do that. I'm like, I want to invest in something that I like. Let's say cheeseburgers. Okay? That's kind of hard to do. Acorns will help you find a cheeseburger that is right for you. So sign up now, and Acorns will boost your new account with a $5 bonus investment. Wow! Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/left or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/left. All right, I know what you're thinking. I like to go banking, but I don't want to give to these big old banks all the time that cater to the 1%. Well, go ahead and get yourself hooked up with Chime. It's banking built for you, not just those rich jerks. And they got thousands of fee-free ATMs because why pay to get your own money? Chime is working for you, man. You get your Chime card, you're going to get travel perks, you're going to get into airport lounges, you're going to get those chicken thighs. You know, every time I go to an airport lounge, I get chicken thighs. And you know what I say whenever I see a plate of chicken thighs? Give me more. Chime's going to get you those chicken thighs in these lounges, all right? Sure, they could serve other types of meat, but why would you when chicken thighs are so delicious? Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. Head to chime.com/left. That's chime.com/left. It only takes a few minutes to sign up. Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services for Chime Card provided by Chime's bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required. Checking account ranking based on JD Power Survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
It's obvious we love true crime, but it does make us feel a little paranoid about what's out there, as it should. And that's why it's so important to get a home security system that gives you peace of mind. With SimpliSafe, you can stop crimes before they even start using their AI-powered cameras to identify threats on your property and alert US-based live agents to take action. Like arriving in a helicopter in the night, coming down from the helicopter, zipping down and breaking through the windows with their big axes, and going through the house, ripping through the walls, finding the criminals. It's easy to do. SimpliSafe has been a game changer for us. And the best part, there's no long-term contract. We've used it since the very early days of Simply Safe here at LPN, and it keeps us safe, doesn't it? It keeps all of our thoughts inside the building. Then there's the ones we let out because they have to go out because that's a part of it. But Simply Safe keeps the other thoughts safe. And for that, we say thank you, Simply Safe. And we want you to experience the same peace of mind as we, which is why we've partnered with Simply Safe to offer an exclusive discount to all of our listeners. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/LPOTL. That's half off at simplysafe.com/LPOTL. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
All right. It's too bad Puma wasn't running a sale. I mean, really could have helped a lot of poor shoe
I
companies.
need arch support. I can't just get cheap shoes.
Yeah. All right, let's listen to what this psycho has to say.
All right. 1.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you good?
Wait, are you on a 0?
I'm on 0.
1, 2, 3.
Classroom,
Hey there, Marshall.
or in old language, a couple thousand years ago, disciples. Those who are trying to prepare themselves for entry into the evolutionary level
Cool.
above human, synonymous with the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven.
I'm going to drink every time he blinks.
The
We're
kingdom
going
of
to
heaven
talk
is
to you
within.
Oh, we got to
about
blink.
the most urgent thing that is on our mind.
Tostitos,
and
Doritos.
What we suspect is the most urgent thing on the minds of those who will connect with us.
Smoking weed.
We'll
fucking
title
watching
this
horror
tape,
movies.
This isn't for us. This cult isn't for us.
Planet Earth about to be recycled.
You're losing me.
Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
Cool. So are we taking a car?
Planet Earth about to be recycled.
So we're taking a boat.
Your only chance to survive or evacuate is to leave with us.
Hey, Marshall, this is getting kind of heavy.
Now, that's pretty major statement.
It is.
Pretty bold in terms of
I like it.
religion,
He's self-aware.
in terms of anybody's intelligent thinking.
Hey,
To
Marshall,
most
maybe you should
people
blink
who would
once,
consider
and I
themselves
could maybe
intelligent
listen to you
beings,
some
they'd say,
more.
"Oh, that's
I'm just
that's
staring into
absurd.
the
What's
whites
all
of
this
your
Here's the
eyes.
Wednesday
blink.
stuff?
Drink.
What's all this prophetic stuff?" You know, intelligent human beings
Which you
should
are.
realize that everything has their cycle.
That's true.
They have their season.
Like that
They
song.
have their beginning. They have their end.
Turn, turn,
they
turn,
have
yeah.
cycles. We're not saying that planet Earth is coming to an end.
No, no, no.
We're saying that planet Earth is about to be refurbished, spaded under,
It's coming to an
and
end,
have
yeah.
another chance
Spaded
to
under?
Yeah,
serve
all of a
as a
sudden he's,
garden
like,
for
reticulating
another
splines.
human civilization. Now, the reason this is such
so
an
tired.
interesting time is not only because we're on the threshold of the end of this civilization,
I'm in a bar and
because
he's
it's
trying to
about to
fuck
be
me.
I
recycled,
just want to see the cue card
but
boy
because
sweating when you
of
can't get the
where
next one
that
out fast
finds
enough.
us, where that finds you, where that finds those who would judge us,
Everyone will judge you.
how we would speak of them and how they would speak of us.
Crazy town.
Now you say, you keep saying
You know,
us.
Henry, I can see how
Who do
you watch this for an
think
hour and
you
a
are?
half.
It's pretty soothing.
Well, I
toss some
in
sort of like
all
slow
honesty,
jam jazz behind it and
must
smoke a bowl. It's a lot of fun.
acknowledge my
I know what I'm doing
Father.
with my day off.
My father is not a human father. My father is a member of the evolutionary level above human, the kingdom of God,
He is so proud of his
Marshall,
the
just
kingdom
come
of
with
heaven.
me. The doctor just wants to say hello.
My
just
father
come,
gave me
just let him say hello.
long before
he
this
just wants to meet you.
civilization gave me birth into that kingdom level above human, that kingdom of heaven, that kingdom of God. Now you can say, well, I can't believe that. Well, it's up to you
Yeah.
whether you believe that or not.
He really does. He
That's
does leave a back
not
door.
important to me,
Nice.
even though I wish that you could believe it for your sake.
He really is sort
For
of
those who
charming.
do believe it,
No, he was in a
stand
bunch of
a
musicals.
possibility
As I was
of
saying,
a
it's like he was
future
in Music Man
beyond
and all
this
that stuff. He was a really
recycling
good
time.
actor for a while.
Now you say, well, according to religious literature, I thought there was someone else that was going to come and be our Savior here at these end days. That was going to be Christ's return.
That's also insane.
Well, the name Christ might be a little confusing are the name Jesus, because the name Jesus, of course, was the name given to the body that mind that was indeed from the kingdom of heaven came.
I just feel like it's
and
4
that
in the
mind
morning at a
was
party.
here 2,000 years ago, and that
like as the
mind
party
came
goes
for
down.
the express purpose of teaching humans how they could be saved, how
could
they
someone
would
build
not
some music?
be plowed under at
This
the
is
end of
that
the
guy who
age.
does a
Well,
bunch
we're
of
at the end
coke
of
and
the
then smokes
age.
some weed at the end of the night.
So the one or the mind that was in Jesus, what?
What?
That
I lost it too,
mind is in me. You'll have to decide that for yourself.
Crazy Town!
I must admit that I am here again, that I'm here saying exactly the same thing that I said then, trying to say it in today's language, trying to hope that for your sakes you can see what we have to offer you, for our Father offers you life.
Oh, wow.
Not talking about human life.
I'm not going to be here for
If
the next
planet
show.
is
talking
about to be
about cat
recycled,
life.
I'm gonna be
and
dead.
we see the planet as a stepping stone. Planet Earth, a stepping stone.
Fabulous. Wonderful
That just
swans.
as
It's what will
within
be.
a
When we're in
civilization,
space together.
a civilization evolves
I wanna be a
upward.
green swan.
That each
can be.
segment
I
of
said swan.
civilization
Because it's
becomes
space
more
swan.
civilized,
Yeah, be
less
what you wanna be.
barbaric in some ways. It's supposed to, not that it necessarily does. Sometimes it seems to appear to be more civilized when, in fact, it becomes more barbaric.
That's kind of interesting.
More
Yeah.
quick to condemn the rest of the world, more quick to kill the rest
like
of
to
the world
imagine him with
that
a
does
wig
not
and
think
lipstick on.
as it thinks.
What kind of wig?
Well, I
big
know what
frilly
I just
blonde
said.
one.
Definitely, he's a
I
blonde.
said
I imagined a Cher
that
wig.
I am the return of the Son of my Father. I'll tell you something that's even more remarkable.
I say this in the mirror every day, but that just gets me
My
confident.
Father came with me this time. Came in the early
Taking some
70s,
water. You know?
took on a human form, an adult human form, helped me get in an adult
Jeff
human form
Bridges has all
in
the
the early
liquid on the side of
70s,
his mouth.
and we together helped those who
All saliva
came
out.
with us that were also here 2,000 years ago get in the bodies that they were wearing so that they could rid themselves of human
Like the
behavior,
clumps, you know?
human
Eddie Murphy.
activity, human
Fitting
thinking,
all those fat suits.
so that they could be
Where do
ready
cult
to move
leaders get
into
their
the kingdom of
clothes?
heaven or the
It's when they
evolutionary
dress
level.
like that. It's when they're like no
above
collar
human.
shirt.
Yeah, button
These
up, no
that are
collar.
sitting
never
before
see
me
that.
have been students
Only
of
cult
T
leaders.
and O.
Because people get
my
naturally
father,
sort of skittish around people dressed
have
like that.
been students of
Like
T
cult
and O,
leaders.
Right.
are
Yeah, that's
still
true.
students of T and O, even though T returned to the heavens
She had
in
cancer
was
and
Bonnie.
died.
1985.
Yeah, she died. For real.
And T is my heavenly Father. Gave me birth into that kingdom before this civilization began.
Possible.
Now, I'm not here to sell you on that, or who I am, or who these are. I'm here
I
to
just feel like if
offer
they
you,
had me
as
every
these
once in a
are,
while just doing
an
that, they would
opportunity
stop
to
killing
know
themselves.
I think
the
so.
truth, so that if you can connect with it at any level, then you might survive the
That's also a thing
respading
that cult
or
leaders
the
get you to do. It's like it makes you feel special.
that
It
is
makes you
about
feel like
to
you're a part
occur.
of something. It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
being in the Latin Kings.
We made a tape just shortly ago, and in that tape we said that there are 3 types of individuals that will survive
short,
the
fat, and fun.
I like
And
all
that's
three
the end.
of those.
That's the end of part 1. You
So-
get, of course, all the rest of it's
yeah.
on YouTube.
Wow,
We
man.
need to totally
Yeah.
put up if we put up the link in the description of the first video, just
Yeah.
so people can watch it while we do it or whatever. And then the other thing is, watch all of it. Get into it.
Yeah, just
Love it.
put on
It's fun.
put on fucking Kind of Blue and just have a good
He
night.
definitely
down
kinda,
to it.
He lulls you kind of into believing.
He's got a
in
really
it
nice
in a
voice.
way. He does have a nice voice, a good performance. I think it was probably a peaceful suicide anyway. If he was just talking over the intercom system the entire time.
Well, it happened over a course of 3 days.
Now, why did it happen over
So
3
people
days?
could administer it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
then
people helped, like one wave, so it's like one people helped those people along because they all were
So-
put in they had black sheets put over their heads.
And they
Guantanamo
did not.
style.
And they didn't move the bodies at all after they died. So by the time they were found, I think it was like 6 days after the first suicide. So all of the bodies were in like an intense decomposition because it was also a very warm summer or a very warm spring in San Diego.
Do you smell bodies?
Yeah.
Do you smell bodies out here?
Hey, does anyone smell bodies? I don't know. Let's go surfing.
All right. I mean,
I think I smell somewhere between 39 and 41. 39 bodies.
Let's go, Cody. Let's go surfing.
Those people that kill themselves on the third day, I actually have a lot of respect for them. They see the death all around. They must, at that point, be questioning the faith. I mean, that's a tough thing to do. I would definitely go on the day one. Die on day one.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be easier.
That's why I like going to the first day of movies, because I don't want anybody to spoil for me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
All right.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that a similarity, kind of?
All right. Well, I feel like we all got really sleepy from that.
I'm yawning.
No, you're tearing up and crying and yawning.
It's just beating us.
I'm gonna go
He's winning on it. Like,
he is
I just could
winning.
never be in a cult. I just won't be in one.
Well, they don't want you. They don't want you in
They
one.
do if they only knew how good I'd be for them.
I'd
go in
the best.
I would be a good.
You would be an
that.
amazing addition to any cult. That's what everybody's always said about Henry. And the day that you die, that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
As
What a
at your
great
funeral.
cog in the machine.
He would have been wonderful.
I love him. Yeah, he's just making units to be shifted. I love him.
Any other information you want to share with the audience about? I feel like we really hammered it out.
I think we really wrapped that up. That was quite nice.
I love this.
Cool.
I just find it so interesting, and because every once in a while we should just do an episode always totally based on an entire different cult.
And if you have a favorite cult or anything that you want to share with us, let us know.
Or if you're in a cult and you want to talk about it, that'd be
Love
really
to hear
awesome.
from
That would
you.
be
Please,
fantastic.
dude.
Yeah,
or
Cave
if there's
Comedy.
anyone ex-member of a cult,
Oh, yeah.
Please.
CaveComedyRadio@gmail.com.
that would be amazing.
All right, guys, that's been the last podcast on the left with Marcus Parks, Ben Kissel. Thank you, Henry.
I'm a squid.
You're a squid. Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
You're
Boston
0
was
for
a
2.
mistake.
Your intro and outro 0 for 2.
Hong Kong. Oh, when it rain in China. Oh, it's Swiss song.
May Gustulation.
Hi, me.
Having the right people in your corner for life's biggest milestones makes all the difference. Like a friend who's there when you're house hunting or checking out a new ride, State Farm is there too, helping you choose the coverage you need. With a State Farm agent, you know someone is there to help you along the way. And with so many coverage options, it's nice knowing you have help choosing a plan that fits your needs, so you can continue celebrating all of life's milestones. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You've tried melatonin, the white noise machine, the blackout curtains, the magnesium, and you're sleeping fine. Not great, just fine. At some point, you have to consider the 4-year-old pillow is doing more damage than the magnesium is fixing. Coop Sleep Goods is running a bundle sale July 9th through the 20th. The starter bundle is the move. 2 pillows plus a sheet set, 40% off. And we're not saying it'll fix everything. We're just saying you've tried everything else. Coop's pillows are adjustable, designed to fit how you sleep, not just tolerate it. Mix and match any 2 pillows at 25% off or go all in on the starter bundle. One real upgrade beats 6 mediocre ones. Head to coopsleepgoods.com/comedy. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/comedy for 40% off the starter bundle and 25% off all other bundles.